What's up, Gemini, and welcome to your weekly reading for January 30th to February 5th. Before I start, I did display a couple more of my art pieces. I got this little love graffiti frame thing, and then this 3 of hearts. It's really pretty. I just want to show it close up. Look at that. Ooh, so pretty. Yeah, and I have that with the little stand as well. So those guys will be up on my Etsy for you guys to purchase if you're interested. But yeah, let me jump right into this reading. First of all, when I was shuffling the tarot right now, I did see the 9 of Swords, but then I saw the 9 of Pentacles after. So you guys could be going from a state of like feeling like completely isolated and alone and depressed and, you know, anxiety stricken to feeling independent, free, stable on your own, being able to take care of yourself, independent, whatever it is. But I'm going to start the reading off with a crystal grid oracle card, and we'll go from there. So that could be just a mini message for some of you guys out there, but let's see. So what do we have for Gemini? What do we have for Gemini this week, Spirit? Please and thank you for Gemini. For Gemini. I might have to cut the deck. Gemini. Oh, okay. Thank you. All right. So you guys got ground with smoky quartz. So yeah, you know, this kind of does piggyback off of what I was picking up at the beginning. So there may be a need to ground yourself in order to get out of that anxious energy that you were in, stressful, overthinking, up at night type of energy. There's some grounding that needs to take place, and there's almost going to be like an instant shift in your guys' energy and perspective, even in your gratitude towards things. The number 18 could be a significance, or the number 9. But yeah, let me go ahead and read this from the book, and then we'll pull some tarot. So yeah, grounding, neutralizing, earthing. It says you may be in need of some grounding right now. It is easy to get caught up in our spiritual and healing work, or having to do a lot of mental work, or stare at a computer for lengthy amounts of time. This can unbalance your energy because your energy is being used up by the upper half of your body. You may be feeling a bit spacey, you could be clumsy, or things just may not seem to be quite right. This is a sure sign that you need to ground, and working with smoky quartz or black tourmaline is excellent for this. And look, perfect. We got some smoky quartz right here, guys. This is just for you, Geminis. It's funny too, because I was like, this smoky quartz does not match with this like aesthetic, but like something was calling me to put it in here. Totally for you guys. Anyways, not only does it ground you, it also neutralizes negative energy while bringing in calm. Always remember to keep the balance. If you're doing a lot of mental or spiritual work that utilizes your higher chakras, always balance this by doing something that uses your lower chakras or lower body, such as gardening, earthing, placing your bare feet on the earth, doing something creative, or using grounding stones like smoky quartz or tourmaline. Carry the stones on you if you know you will be doing a lot of upper work, or wear a necklace or jewelry to help bring about balance. The more of our vibrations rise, the more important this simple exercise is needed. Grounding will also make you feel more centered and in control of what's going on around you. You will be surprised at the impact of doing this. It will also help you feel more connected to Mother Earth and what she needs. Yeah, you guys, that's literally what I was getting. So it's like, you know, that 9 of Swords. The Swords is all about mental, right? So that 9 of Swords is mental instability, mental, anguish. You're anxiety stricken, and that 9 of Pentacles, that's all about earth energy. Going from the mental to the earth is really a focus here, you know, getting out of that mental body and getting into your earth body and being more grounded. And, you know, Geminis just in general, you guys could tend to be, because we're earth signs, or because your earth signs tend to be a little more up in their head all the time, spacey, you know, overusing your mental body at times. You guys are Mercury ruled people. So it's really important to ground yourself. Really, really important. And this week especially. So let's see, what do we have for Gemini? What else do we have for Gemini? Please and thank you for Gemini this week, Spirit. Gemini this week. Thank you. All right, so the first, we got 2 cards out. All right, so we have the moon in the reverse, which is all about realizing fear, unveiling secrets, subsiding anxiety, truth, regaining composure, and self-deception. Yeah, so it's like, to me, what I'm getting is you guys are realizing what you're bringing about your mental body, what you're bringing to it. Right here, it says subsiding anxiety. That's such a good sign right here because we're moving from that anxiety to that grounding energy. You're regaining your composure again. You're regaining your stability. That's interesting. It's not really something I get from this card. Oh, and how funny. Look at that 18. 18, just like the card back here, 18. So like I said, 18 or 9 could be a significance to you guys right now, Gemini. Next card out, we have the 5 of Cups in the reverse. This is usually about loss, represented by loss, but it's in the reverse. So this is talking about moving forward, moving on, accepting help, healing, forgiving, and rejoining the world. Yes, Gemini, a lot of you guys, this overthinking or this anxiety state that you were in was keeping you isolated. It was isolating you from the world, or there was a possibility of that happening. And Spirit's like, no, we got you. We're flipping the script here. You're regaining your composure. You are you're grounding yourself, you're finding your bearings, you're finding your footing, your anxiety is subsiding, and you're moving on from that anxiety-stricken energy. You know, the 5 of Cups upright is focusing on what went wrong instead of realizing that there's still 2 cups that are upright in the back, right? He's focusing on these spilt over cups instead of these. You're no longer doing that. You're no longer focusing. You're no longer up at night stressing about the things that bring you anxiety, stressing about the things that bring you stress, right? You're letting it go. You're moving on. You're realizing that it's doing nothing for you, but keeping you isolated and stuck in that energy. Last 2 cards out. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to take those. Those ones. That was way too many. Let's see. Let's get one more good shuffle in here. All right, Spirit. Can I get one more card for Gemini? What else for Gemini? Please and thank you. For Gemini. Okay. We got a couple. I'll take all 3 of them. Sure, why not? Oh, 4. Okay. Interesting. We have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. And this is talking about ungrounded, overly ambitious, social climber, mean-spirited, shallow, jealous. Ooh, okay. But ungrounded right there is mainly what I'm getting. Take it as it resonates. You know, a lot of you guys, your ungrounded energy could lead you to maybe saying things that are out of character for you guys. You know, Geminis being, like I said, ruled by Mercury, they talk, you know, they yap things. Sometimes they say things that they don't think before they say sometimes or speak, and being ungrounded could cause that to happen, especially with this King of Swords coming up after. This is lack of structure, routine, intelligence used in a bad way, irrational, illogical. Yeah, so it's like maybe there was something you guys were stressing over, and you know, like when you ruminate on something, or when you're like dwelling on something. Okay, let me think of an example. Like, say your friend came over and she like, she knocked something over. It was an accident. She knocked like a cup over, right? And then she left, and you're like, man, I think she did it on purpose. I really think she did it on purpose. Why would she do that? Like, well, I bet it was because of this, or I bet you she doesn't like me. I bet you like that, you know, and then your brain just starts like becoming paranoid, and you start thinking all these like nasty things that are like out of character for you and totally like not the truth, right? Like it's not even what's going on. Your anxiety's on overload right now. Your mental body's on overload. There's a need to be grounded here, especially when it comes to relationships. See, so we have this card out next, the 2 of Cups. This is all about partnership, unity, love, relationships, balance, connection, right? So this could really be affecting your relationships, Gemini. You know, there's a need here because the last card out is the High Priestess here. This is all about intuition, inner knowing, self-trust, spiritual insight, emotional stability, spirit guides, and things yet to be revealed. It's like whatever it is that you were ruminating on, or that your mind was like, had you heavily focused on, there's a need to ground yourself and connect back to your intuition here so that you can see the truth of a situation or situations. There could be multiple things that you're thinking about, multiple things, especially when it comes to relationships, connections with other people. Overall, this need to become grounded is going to keep you out of this energy. Gemini, sorry. I don't know why I'm being like that. There we go. It's going to keep you out of this energy of this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse and the King of Swords in reverse. I mean, let me read it for you one more time. This is ungrounded, overly ambitious, social climber, mean-spirited, shallow, sociopath, and jealous. It really says that. Right? Not to say that that's what you guys are. I'm just saying that that's the energy of this card. And it's like, the mind can really play tricks on us, Gemini. Like, I know you know that. I'm an Aquarius Libra. I'm a double air sign. And not only is my moon in Libra, but it's also in the 3rd house, which is ruled by Gemini. So it's like air, air, air. I get it. But you got to remember to catch yourself when you get like that, because you do not want to end up in these energies. You know, intelligence used in a bad way, irrational, illogical. And it's like, yeah, you guys may be intuitive but you're logical at the same time. And that's where this like, why did they do this? Was it because of this? Oh, maybe they did it because of this. And you're like thinking that these things that you're gaining, this insight that you're gaining is from your intuition, but it's not. It's coming from your overactive mental body right now that's keeping you kind of paranoid, right? So there is a really, really strong need to ground yourself this week, connect back to your intuition, trust your intuition, but ground yourself so that the intuition will become clear. The messages from your higher self will become clear. That way, there's no ill, energy or nothing bad projected towards your relationships anymore, Gemini. So, wow, that was pretty deep. But those are your messages for this week. I hope they resonated. I'm sending you guys lots of love as always. Take care.